Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Whistle. This is a fun one. Playoffs are here. We have a power rankings. We're going to go through the bracket. We're going to tell you our predictions. But before we do that, Mike is going to let us know how we finished out this season with our picks record. I'm pretty sure I have the worst one still.
And granted, you were like 16 games back, I think.
50. It was still possible for me to at least
yes,
tie.
Yes, it was. You could have won. If you were only 15 games back, there's 16 games.
Right.
Technically, you could have won.
Could have.
You did not win.
It's all right.
You did not win. Did you know what you went? Any idea?
No, I don't remember how many. I don't remember what my win total was last week.
I think you went like.
I think you had like one.
It wasn't 8-8. It was like.
Didn't you have like 147?
Yeah.
That's what you had, and I was behind you. So if I had to guess, I probably finished on.
You had 135 last week. You went 8-5 last week.
Give me 143 for the season.
That's pretty close. You went 8-8. You went 8-8. So you went 142.
I'll take that.
So 142 to 88.
It's good.
That's not bad.
That's like really good.
That's
Josh?
stupid, but
What do you think you got?
What was I last week?
he had like 160.
You were 150 and 65.
So I got how many games were there last weekend? 14,
Last week we did 13.
13. I got
This week
probably
there's 16.
8 of those right. Wait,
Oh, I'm sorry. You said last week and it threw me off.
the week that we
There was
just
16 games.
there were 16.
Yes, this week.
I probably got 9 of those right. I would say I'm at 60, 160, 151 to 109, 151 plus
159, buddy.
150.
150.
Oh, 150. Oh, I
I
just 151.
161. I go, how did you do that?
Then yeah, 159. Sorry.
159.
Yeah.
You went 8-8. 158, 72.
You serious?
Damn.
Yes.
Good job.
Watch what you say with this next part.
What do you mean? What do I say with the next part?
Go ahead.
Josh, what do you think I went?
Did you
went.
win?
No, he didn't.
Do you have the best
Because
record?
I checked it out. I did the math myself. So if he says he won here,
Why?
this
What do you
is-
think? What do you think I got? What do you think I got? I had 147.
You needed to make up 3,
right.
and there was one game where you either flipped on,
Right.
or that I had different that I didn't get.
Right.
You're down by 1. You're down by 1. That's all I know.
I am down by 1.
Yeah, okay, I thought so. Yeah.
157. I went
Yeah.
10 and 6.
What was the game? There was a game where I was like, "What the
Texans.
fuck?"
I took
It was
the
the Texans. Yeah.
That was my flip pick. And you guys both took the Vikings. I took the Lions.
Yeah.
I'm so miffed. I'm pretty sure I took the Panthers with Ange.
Yeah.
I rolled
you
with
did.
him on
You
that one.
switched on that. Yeah.
I'm so pissed the Pats won. And the Giants lost. Ugh.
Did I pick the Giants to lose?
Yeah, we all picked the Giants to win.
Oh, to win.
I can't believe that. If I just picked the Jets, maybe I didn't think that was a toss-up game like that. I'm so pissed about that.
Who'd the
Or
Jets
the
play?
Cardinals. Could take a flyer on them.
The Jets played who?
Jets played the Dolphins.
Yeah.
I thought the Dolphins would fucking win the game if they want to get in the playoffs.
Did we all pick the Jets too?
I'm
or
pretty
the
sure.
Dolphins
Did Tua
too?
even play? Did Tua play that game? I don't think he did.
Maybe not
No.
the whole game. Oh, he didn't play at all because he had a hip
Absolute
injury.
fucking
Yeah.
piece of shit.
He didn't.
And Tyreek left early.
Fucked me. Yeah, I was counting these up. I go, oh my god, I might win. I was like, what the hell?
I was sitting there. I was like, damn. Like when it came down to the Vikings, I was like, I might have to check this back.
It was a good effort. It was a good
Wow,
effort.
that's crazy.
But anyways,
good effort.
Josh is our first annual Pick'ems winner.
Good job.
158 to 72.
Clap it up. Give
My
yourself.
best. Remember that one week
give
I went
yourself the
crazy?
clap button.
That switched it. That switched it.
Give yourself the clap.
No, it was like 2 weeks ago. I missed.
No, there was a week where I was down. I wasn't down by 5 at some point, and I came all back in that one week.
Maybe.
Came on that
Mike
back.
blew a 3-1 lead.
I did not. I did not blow.
You blew a 5-0 lead.
It was the series was 2-2.
Let's go.
You lost game 5 at home. Won game 6, lost
Oh, I
game
was gonna say-
then lost game
I was
7.
gonna say, I'm like, wait, what? Anyways, that's our thing. So next year we're gonna do spreads.
Yes. We are.
We'll-
Too easy.
we'll
Too
see.
easy, right?
This is easy. It's
We'll do-
not fun.
see.
We'll do spreads.
What do you mean,
and
yeah, it's not
we'll-
fun if you lose.
We'll start our own gambling account in which we do the pickups.
Yes.
Because obviously we're goated.
I should just be separate.
Right? No, it'll be separate. It'll be a separate.
Yeah.
Thing, but we'll bet $1 on every game.
Yeah. Fine.
Why? It's only $32 a week.
That's breaking the bank, buddy.
Well, I think if you win one, you get
It's only $16 a week, not 32.
right. Exactly.
Sometimes less with bye weeks.
True. And we're
These
probably
rich
we're gonna
guys.
win more than 75% of them.
That it's all coming
Yeah,
to a
but-
head next
but
year.
most of them,
Then we start betting.
This is-
Oh,
but
you're
most
also
of them,
in this.
This is
most of
it's
them,
cooked.
you're only gonna get like 25 cents or less back.
That's fine.
I was about to say. Also,
If you win 75% of your bets.
it would have to be a fucking parlay, and one loses, we're cooked.
No, you just
No,
individually
you
You
want
bet
to take
every
all
single
stupid.
$1 every single.
$1.
That's
You never
so
seen that guy
fucking
who bets like
stupid.
10 cents on every MLB game?
That's
He
different.
picks every
There's
MLB
so many
game,
games.
Gets 10 cents.
That's dope. Anyway,
fucking love
we're not going to go through all the games because a lot of them didn't really matter. There was
Fuck
only a couple games
Yeah.
that affected the seeding. So we're just going to talk about the seedings. We'll start with the AFC. The number 1 seed have been locked up for a while. It's the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming in at 2, the winners of the AFC
There he
East,
is.
we have the Buffalo Bills. They finished at 13-4. Chiefs at 15-2. I'll say the records as well. Winning the AFC, what is this? North.
What?
Is
The
it?
Ravens.
Yeah, but what division they play in?
Yes.
And AFC North. Yeah.
AFC North winners, Baltimore Ravens finished at 12-5. And finally, the AFC South winners, the Houston Texans, 10-7. They had that one locked up for a little while as well. Our first wild card, 5 seed, LA Chargers. Coming out of the AFC West, 11-6 record, finishing strong. Pretty
How about-
cool. Jim Harbaugh's first season. 6 seed, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Haters in the wall.
They had a little 2-game lead at one point in the season in the AFC North. Ultimately, lost out. I think they lost their last 4 games, 5 games.
Yeah, they're sucking.
They stumbled into the playoffs. 10-7 record for Mike Tomlin. Finishes over 500 again. And finally, Denver Broncos. 10-7. I think
That's right.
the surprise package coming into the season. They get out of the AFC West as well. 3 AFC West teams in the postseason. Crazy.
They were a year too
credit
late.
to Sean Payton.
too
Credit to
late, yeah.
rookie Bo Nix for getting in the playoffs in his first season. And then on the NFC side, we have the Detroit Lions,
I was gonna-
who of course won on Sunday Night Football at home against the Minnesota Vikings to take control of the 1 seed, 15-2 record on the season. NFC North winners, they won the game 31-9. Great game for those who didn't see it. Eagles coming in at the 2 seed, NFC East champions this season, 14-3 record. They were alive for a while to be the 1 seed. Then they took that loss to what was it? Washington.
I think so. No, that was recently.
After everyone died, yeah.
Yeah, so they're the 2 seed. The 3 seed, NFC South champions, Mike's division,
Bums.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
Scraping by.
10-7, straight by. Right, it was looking bleak in the beginning of the
Actually was,
season. Mike Evans went down. Chris Godwin lost an ankle, but they finished strong. Good for them. And the NFC West champion, LA Rams.
Gross.
Not sure anybody really saw it coming. Obviously, the
Oh,
49ers.
Someone did.
Obviously, the
You picked
49ers
them? You didn't
sucked
pick them
this
at the beginning
year.
of the season. We should like. We'll have to
Might
look
have,
back at the end.
to be
end of
honest.
the year.
If I was going to pick
Yeah,
anybody to
so-
win that, I probably would have said the
You
Rams.
definitely did.
Oh, wait.
Definitely
I was
picked
the
the
49ers.
Just said the Niners.
But
yeah.
the Rams, I had.
Funny,
Yeah.
I had the
I was at
Seahawks.
the Rams.
I had the Seahawks as
Yeah,
my
I did
crazy.
too. And we
How was
were
that crazy?
almost
It came in
right.
second.
That's insane.
We were almost right. They were ahead for a little while.
Seahawks were not good enough. No, it's
No one in this
crazy.
fucking division wanted to win it.
It's crazy at that point with the 49ers being there.
Right. I just think the 49ers
Like, now
were
it's like,
chumps.
oh, they
I thought the
finished
49ers
second.
were chumps.
I mean, if they're
Not
healthy,
49ers.
they're not.
Not the 49ers.
They weren't, so they are.
And then wild card teams. Obviously, we were talking about Lions Vikings already. They're going to be a 5.
team of all time.
They're going to be a 5 seed with 14 wins.
Definitely the highest win total from a wild card team. I
Yeah.
think.
It might be.
That's insane.
It's gotta be.
14.
So yeah, they're 14-3 out of the NFC North. 6 seed Washington Commanders, 12-5. They're probably the surprise out of the NFC, similar to the Broncos. Rookie
yeah.
quarterback, a
Wow.
lot of new pieces.
Vikings going 14-3s. Probably
They just
the
went
biggest.
13 and
Right,
something last year.
Yeah, but they got Sam Darnold this year.
Yeah, but they still have a good
They
team.
upgraded. Clearly.
Right. Right.
But yeah, Washington Commanders 12-5 in their first season with rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels, front runner to win
Shitter.
Offensive Rookie of the Year. And finally, 7
rough
seed
hours.
Packers. Green Bay Packers fall into the 7 seed. Finish 11-6. Pretty sure they haven't beaten a team over 500 this year. Granted, they've played the Vikings twice and the Lions twice and the Eagles.
So there was
To the Dolphins
those
of
3
Wisconsin.
teams
So
without playing each other are like 34-5 or something on the season.
crazy, right?
That's 34. Oh, okay, never mind.
So we'll see. It's going to be really fun. We'll get into the bracket, right? We're going to talk about, we're going to say what the matchups are, or do you want to just do the power rankings? All right, yeah, we'll just do the power rankings. Let's get into it. Josh has got a nice graphic. We put our heads together. We're not going to rank all 14 teams in the postseason. We just have the
Yeah,
top
bum.
10.
10, yeah.
Some surprises here, I think. We'll see.
Crazy.
Starting off, number 10,
Mid.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Mid.
Their divisional records. They're
Read the whole thing.
a divisional winner. They're going to host a game. Good for them. 9 seed, we have the Washington Commanders.
Mid.
8 seed, LA Rams.
Mid.
Shout out LA.
Everyone mid.
7
Mid.
seed, Green Bay Packers.
Good
and
team.
6 seed, Minnesota Vikings.
Good team.
We have here. Let's talk about Tampa Bay first. They kind of stumbled into the postseason. That's unfair. They finished the season
They did
strong.
stumble. They did stumble.
They stumbled in, but not like
because the Panthers fucking beat the Falcons.
they didn't stumble
They
in
played
like
our shit
the.
ass team with no one on it.
They didn't stumble
barely
in.
won They barely won these last.
They
like,
didn't stumble
3
in
weeks.
like the Packers stumbled in. You know what I mean?
I would say like the Steelers stumbling. Yeah.
I was gonna say the Steelers, but they were kind of I guess like the Steelers stumbled.
He lost like what 4 or 5 games in a row. That's kind of crazy. Nah, the Bucks are ass anyways. I had the Broncos at 10 for people at home.
Over the Bucks.
Yes, over the
Yeah,
Bucks.
but you just don't like them because you're a Saints fan.
And
What
what does that have to do with it?
'cause the Bucks are a better team than the
have a complete
Broncos.
team.
I would take the Broncos.
The
probably
Broncos
like
have a more complete
8 out of
team.
10 times to win against the Bucks.
I had the Bucks at
You would take the
9.
Broncos over the Bucks to win.
Did I say that?
Yeah,
I
you did
flipped
say 8 out
the
of 10
Broncos to lose 8 out of 10 times.
I wouldn't take that. But the Bucks have no defense at all.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
Broncos do. Broncos. I was watching a football podcast today because I was driving home. Right. Broncos 60. I think it's 64 sacks this year. Right.
On the team?
Yeah, on the team. Now, spoiler, going against Josh Allen. Josh Allen has only been sacked 14 times his entire year.
I thought it was 20.
Nope, 14. As of when that podcast was uploaded 13 hours ago.
It's crazy.
I don't know when it was recorded.
Yeah, you know what? I did see that. We could talk about that.
Kind of
with the
crazy.
Bills,
So
but-
it's an interesting matchup. I can't wait to watch that. And
oh, wait, they're playing. Yeah.
I think something that gives
Wait.
what?
Talk about the Bucks. Why are we talking about the Broncos?
Because that's my dissenting opinion.
Yeah, fuck that for now.
T-
Talk about the
Where am I supposed
Buccaneers.
to talk about them?
Because we're there at 10 for a reason. Why do you think they're at 10?
I don't think they're a 10. That's my problem.
So why do you think they're low on the list, though? They would be your 11 then.
They'd be my 11.
Okay, fair.
I was telling you why.
I think they have a better offensive unit than the Broncos.
Yeah,
I actually don't even think it's close.
Why are you rolling your eyes? Their run game is
Just 'cause
dog
they
shit
can run
awful
the ball more?
bitch fuck.
Better
and then
back, better
they have one
backs,
good receiver.
better
that's it.
receiver, better quarterback. Better
Mike
tight
Evans
end.
is better than Sutton. The tight ends are better there than in Bronco land. Yeah.
Culp.
Bucky
Big Culp
Irving.
guy
No,
now.
Kate Otten.
Big Culp guy.
I like Culp. He
Big
did
Culp
good
guy.
that one game. Gulp.
Trying to figure out who he is. He's all over the dynasty.
Shut the fuck up.
The dynasty waiver wire. No idea who he is.
He played one game because Otten got hurt.
Played like 2
basically.
games.
Oh, that's the second game.
Culp now, come
He
on.
had his first catch
I like
ever.
I
in
like
that
the Bucks.
game.
They're
Last
gonna
game.
they're gonna win. They're gonna beat the team above them in this power ranking. I believe that they're gonna win.
So you had them listed.
They're gonna
above
win
them on
Sunday
your
night
power
football.
ranking.
I had them at 9 and Washington at 10.
Right. Makes
mine.
sense. Makes sense.
But I'm fine with this. I'm fine with it like this. We could talk about Washington. I think Washington's a good team too.
Yeah, I think Washington's a good team.
Great young quarterback. Terry McLaurin's a solid one.
See, my problem with
I just don't. If this is a shootout, they're losing, and it's
Who's
probably
losing?
and it's probably going to be a shootout.
If it's a shootout, I think the Commanders win. I think they want a shootout.
no
You
way.
kidding me?
Oh,
yes.
no.
I think the Commanders probably at points per game. I think they must have more.
I'm going to
points
be
per game.
honest. There's no
Spread
way.
more 40-point
There's no
game?
way the Bucks don't score more than like. They're going to score more than like 31 in this.
You're gonna throw the fuck out of that ball.
I know they're
think-
gonna throw the
think-
fuck out of it.
I think
just
the
don't-
Bucks are going to score mad points.
Really.
I really do believe that.
Yeah, you have to remember the playoffs. Everything tightens down.
Right, I know. And
It's
Mike
gonna be more
Evans and
run heavy.
Lattimore. I know. I know what you're
The
saying.
McMillan game. Bet the lines of McMillan. I don't know what they are. Bet them.
Over on his
Bet
receiving
'em.
yards, over on receptions,
Bet them.
over half touchdown. I don't know. I'm not mad at Washington being 9. I am a Washington hater. I don't like them at all.
I know you two are Washington haters. I'm not a Washington lover.
Listen,
I just admire that they're good.
I wouldn't
Their
say I'm
defense
a-
is suspect. I was just talking
That's the thing.
to a Commanders fan. Their run game is ass. I don't know what the fuck
Awful.
Brian
Oh
Robinson's
my
been
God.
doing, missing in action.
well, after he got hurt, it was been
They're gonna kill Washington.
I don't think they're gonna kill him.
We'll talk
I think,
about it more
I think
in the
home field
bracket.
advantage plays for them.
Yep.
Right.
They're
They
gonna
got him in
kill
the cold.
They're gonna kill
Right.
I mean,
Not in a
you
dome.
looking at this list,
I think it's not
the
in the dome.
9 and 10 teams are like
Not in the dome. I've been there.
very much so far and away worse than the other teams on at least even this stage.
It's weird because in my mind I have 9, 10 bracketed, 8 almost by itself, and then 7, 6 by. Who I forget who's 5, but 7, 6 by.
Yeah.
Yeah. 7, 6 by itself. I remember who's 5.
I mean, listen, Commanders aren't a bad team, and the Bucks are not
I mean
a
they got
bad
this far.
team.
They're not bad.
But it's just they like you said, the Commanders' defense isn't great. They have a blaring issue on one of their sides of corners. I know Lattimore's playing now, but the other side, that dude's fucking trash dog shit.
Right.
Booty sweat. And their offense,
St. Juice? I think they're playing good. Decent.
he's just
better than
not
last
been
year.
that good. But with the Commanders, yeah, if Jaden Daniels isn't running for like 70 yards, and they're able to like,
It's probably going to happen.
yeah, but if he's not able to run the ball fluidly, they lose that game outright.
Yeah, I love the
thing.
love the Bucks in that game.
Interesting. Well, that's the exact reason why I put the Broncos in my top 10 instead of the Bucks. Because I couldn't personally.
played
I couldn't take
earlier
the Commanders out.
This year too, so I would take the Bucks over them.
You have
I
the
would put them at 9.
Yeah, I had the Commanders winning.
Wow,
Oh wait, it's in Tampa. Why am I thinking
It's in
about
Tampa.
interesting.
It's in Tampa, and they
I don't
played
think that
before,
changes
and
anything.
they
I
won.
don't think that changed.
All right.
anything.
I think they
What was the
gotta
score before?
They actually, I think it was a pretty bad game, but it was
No.
Jaden
What,
Daniels'
they played
first
this
game,
year?
I think.
They'll kill them.
Oh, their first game. That kind of changed my opinion. I forget the Bucks were at home.
37-20. That was the first.
Bucks.
Yes, that was week 1. To be fair to Jaden Daniels, but I don't think he had a bad game either.
I, mean, I guess I might take the Bucks then.
He went 17 for 2484 yards.
that.
Not bad at all.
They're
I don't
scoring
know.
31 at least.
I don't know.
What do we have next?
I think
The Rams.
Love the Rams.
Rams are weird.
You want me to
Rams are
be
weird.
honest?
They would
I
be a
can't-
lot
I can't-
higher if they strung together like more consistently
Any
at the end of the
semblance
year.
of a good stretch.
But they can fuck any one of these teams up. Just
They could
random.
win any. They could beat any of these teams. in the
Literally,
postseason.
it's crazy.
They have a top 3 offensive unit in this postseason. I think
Easily, I think so.
on paper.
I got to think about that one.
At least on the NFC
Kupp,
side,
Puka, Stafford, Kyron.
that's like really, really, really
The
good.
only ones on paper that are better than them, in my
yourself.
opinion, are the Eagles for sure. 'Cause
Eagles,
I
yeah,
think they
yeah,
have
yeah.
the best on paper. Two is
with the
probably
receivers and the running backs.
What?
two is
What?
two
What are
is
you talking about?
two is Detroit if David Montgomery's back, which apparently
gonna be
he
back.
is.
Oh, he should be.
I'm saying Lions should be one.
No,
they have
they
2
shouldn't.
running backs.
No,
they have
they
2 running backs.
Yeah, but
They have multiple people.
But it's that
Yeah,
Am I-
better wide receiver in my mind.
not
No, they-
no
Better tight end in my mind.
receivers in against the Eagles. You think?
Yes,
You think
100%.
Devonta Smith is
100%.
better? Is worse than JMO
Straight up, no.
AJ
That's what I'm
Brown's
saying.
better than Amon Ra.
I just don't think that.
as a
I don't
receiver?
like
He
AJ
is,
Brown.
but
I mean,
AJ Brown and St. Brown works more for the Lions though. It's
Right.
it's
and then what
hard
about
to.
tight end? What about tight end?
But regardless, they're 1 and 2.
Goddard's not bad.
Regardless,
yeah,
they're 1
right.
and 2, right?
Yes,
Because
I
the
just-
Bills'
Lions are
offensive
one.
unit
Yeah.
is not
Right.
better.
Bills no. Ravens no.
Right.
Chiefs no.
None of them.
Like I think the Rams are. I think the Rams.
If the
could
Vikings
win,
had a running back,
the
yeah.
Rams could win any one-off game.
100%.
Yeah,
Like I believe that.
I just don't trust their back end. I like their
That's fine.
defensive line.
Their defense
That's
line's
why,
really
and
good.
that's why I
Right.
think they're at 8.
That's why I'm saying, like, if you look at 9 and 10, incomplete teams.
Yes.
Or unbalanced teams. No defense.
Rams, we're getting
Rams
We're getting a little
slightly have
close.
a little defense.
They're
great
playing
coach.
better.
And then
Yeah,
I think
great
and then I
coach.
think everyone else going forward is good coach, good quarterback, good defense.
I would low key at this point right now maybe
you're a
take them
sicko.
over the
You-
Packers
because you love the Rams.
no solely because the
You love
Packers
them.
have
They've been
not
struggling.
looked good all year.
They're not beating
All
the
They
year.
look good. They
They
look
played like
good.
2 good games
but
all
they're-
year.
But they're not
They
beating the
good.
good teams.
Right.
They start too slow. If you start slow
Well,
against
listen.
the Rams are scoring against you. You're cooked.
What were the 500? What were the 500 teams they played?
Lions twice, Vikings twice,
Right.
Eagles,
Once.
and I don't remember the other.
Yeah, but you should be able to
I
win.
think that was just it.
At least win some of those games.
They
I mean,
lost
they were
6
all
games.
they were all
Oh, no,
close
yeah, they-
games. Like it wasn't like they were getting blown out.
They won 11 and 6. I don't remember the 6th team. Oh, it was the Bears last week.
Right. I don't count that.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Well, Love played. They all played.
No, he went out. Malik Willis, remember?
He
True,
did get
you're
hurt,
right.
yeah, but
Like,
still
I
wasn't
barely,
playing well
I barely
before.
look at the game to tell me.
Was not playing well
You're right,
before.
You're right. You're right.
He's been midi all year, but
So,
So it's like
well, let's talk about
with
it.
that mind, I would take the Packers. That's why I think we have the Packers,
Packers
over
at
the
7.
Rams, right?
Because I do have them at 7.
Well, Josh, in your own power rankings, do you not have the Packers over the Rams? You're the Rams over the Packers?
let me see.
I think
Probably- I
the Packers.
probably did.
I think the Packers' defense is really good, and that's what keeps them in games. Because
Right,
e-
100%.
even the,
1,000 times better.
Forgot
back
about their
end.
defense. Yes.
even
the
the
Packers.
losses they've taken,
no, I'd
they
Rams
haven't
above
lost.
the Packers.
They haven't lost to Detroit, Minnesota, the Eagles by more than like 10. More than
Right. No,
more
it's always
than
been
a
close
touchdown.
games. That's my point.
You know what I mean?
Mine
Like,
went
they
Rams,
start
Packers,
slow,
Bucks,
but
Commanders.
I have
Yeah.
such.
So now we have to see Christian Watson hurt, going to be
He's
out
a
of the
bum anyways. He's
postseason.
a fucking loser.
He
Just
helps.
nothing really to do.
You know what time it is?
He helps people getting like
Romeo
ran off down the field.
It's
Tucker.
Bo Melton time.
Ugh,
Right.
Lord.
Eat him up. Eat him up.
I'll tell
you
you
don't remember
what.
last year, boys? Doobs had like a fucking 250
Okay,
yards
but
in
you
the
know why
playoffs,
he had
two games.
that.
Why did he have that, Josh?
I can tell you why.
You
You,
tell me why,
remember
'cause
the
he went
games
crazy
too.
on
I'll
him.
tell you why.
He went bug mode on him.
His biggest plays that whole entire playoffs
Right.
were just literally people that fell.
Right.
Not that he made a move. They slipped and fell, and he was wide open.
Such a hater.
Watch the
You're
tape.
Such a hater.
Watch the tape.
What, you
Watch
didn't
the
watch the
tape.
games? You didn't watch the games?
I did watch the
You didn't
games.
watch
I
the
remember
games?
them.
Did suck.
But the 49ers, you put him up for the 49ers too?
Yeah, the motherfucker fell.
Oh, he fell every single play. Coincidence?
No,
I think not.
the biggest plays, like the
Right.
fucking 50-yard wide open touchdown or not wide open passes he had. I'm telling you, I think in the 49ers game, I think two people ran into each other.
Right,
and
he
he was
put
just
him
like,
into each other. Right.
but yeah,
Skilled like that. Skill rat runner. I got Bo Melton. Take Bo Melton.
Green Bay does not. If I'm any of the NFC teams, I'm actually kind of wanting to play Green Bay at this point because I don't think Jordan Love has fully
Well, definitely
fell into his role again after his injury.
I kind of agree. And he kind of got hurt in this last
Exactly.
game.
That's not cool. His elbow too, I think, right? Oh, his wrist.
I think it was his hand, yeah. I know, it's too bad because I love the Packers.
The first so
Love
good,
I mean,
though.
they'll get there at some point, but this
I
year's
like
just
their receivers.
nothing's adding up for them.
Same.
Great head coach as well.
Right.
Yeah.
But like when you look at the team above them, Minnesota is
Way
red hot.
better. Yeah.
And this season they've been better on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
They're fucking 3 games better than them in the division anyway.
Only one seat up.
So it's almost impossible to have Green Bay higher than 7,
Yeah. No way.
in my opinion.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
With that being said, let's talk about Minnesota.
Well, can I say one thing?
14 wins. Say something.
I think we still have to keep in mind
Yep.
is that when we get playoffs is all about running the ball.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think the Packers run game,
Josh Ball and
Josh
defense.
Jacobs
starts the games off hot.
Running the ball on defense. That's what wins you a fucking
Right.
championship.
No, exactly.
Not gonna lie.
I mean, that's the separation, right, between 7 and 8 by
teams
itself,
below,
9,
yeah.
10, right?
Yeah.
It's running the ball, playing defense.
Yeah.
Right. It's true. It's a good point.
That's why I think the Vikings are 6. They're the best team of the
They have,
top,
they have a great defense.
but their run game is suspect.
Their run game is very.
Their run game
suspect.
is definitely
Yeah.
not their best aspect.
Not at
It's
all.
definitely their lesser.
And
by
if
a
they can't
large
throw the ball,
margin
which we
aspect.
saw against the Lions,
Right.
it's not happening for
Right.
them.
Right. Fair. Do we have to say anything else about the Vikings? I think not. think we
I
set that up
do
pretty well.
want to talk about.
The worst of the best.
I do want to talk about them in the sense of like, I don't really penalize them that much for the game against the Lions.
No, I don't hold the last game.
I honestly, call me crazy.
I do.
I just think it was at a point to where they kind of knew they were kind of cooked with that. The shit that they were doing wasn't working, and they were just
Yeah,
like,
what was the game close until the end
well,
of the third?
they got a pick back,
right.
and then had a chance to score. They had a chance to score in the beginning, overthrow to Jefferson. He dropped a touchdown as well. They had another chance to score, didn't do that. They went for it on 4th down so
Right.
many times, and like if you're taking the points, it kind of becomes a different game.
Yeah,
So like,
31-9, but yeah.
well, yeah, at the final score, but like if it's 10-3 and you take a thing and it's 10-6, they're gonna play a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the game's a bit different. I think if they play again, they figure out what they were doing on the
third
line.
time's a charm.
Yeah, because what they
I'll
were
tell you
doing is
what
not
the
very
charm is.
tough to get out of like defensively. What the Lions are doing to them, just pinching the line, and basically coming in like through like the gaps on what's his name, Sam Darnold. There's you just get the ball faster basically because they don't have rushers anymore. So that's an easy figure out, which I was kind of weirded out that Kevin O'Connell didn't like flip something in the second half and it kind of just kept the same. But like, fucking maybe you're like, you know what? They're probably gonna beat us. Maybe we just hold what we have and then figure it out the next time because they most likely will meet again. Most likely.
Get Daniel Jones in the game.
Oh God, no! You're not saying that
Thanks.
for real.
No.
Ew.
Thanks for the input, Andrew.
Yuck.
No, the Vikings are good.
That was a slide move, though.
I think
Daniel Jones
it was.
get the conditional pick.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
I just think you look
Fucks
at these
that other guy,
you
Brett
look at
Ripken or
these
whatever.
top 5
Ripien.
teams and they're just not better than them.
Right, 100%.
It's as simple as that.
I would personally take them over the Eagles right now, but that's just me. I don't like Jalen Hurts at all.
Crazy.
Jalen Hurts is gonna lose him a game, and I'm gonna say, you know what?
Well,
Let's show
Jalen
them.
Hurts. It's
Let's
fine.
show
All right, let's
them.
go to the top 5.
Let's show them the top,
Top 5.
How do I do this again?
Slide. You put it on the slide, right?
I didn't see the button.
We have at 5 the Philadelphia Eagles, who I had higher on my board.
You had
Yep.
him at 2.
I'm
Had
at
him
2.
at 2. Almost put him at 1.
Crazy. I don't understand.
How
that.
could you even
What's
push
Love
one?
him. Love them.
Who else?
like him,
Philadelphia Eagles coming in at 5. Above them, the Baltimore Ravens. At 4, they stormed back up the board after winning their division. We have the Buffalo Bills at 3, the Kansas City Chiefs at 2, and finally, the Detroit Lions at 1. Let's talk about Philly, and I kind of want to hear, Josh, why you think they're where they should be, because I think they're definitely better than Baltimore and Buffalo at least.
Check your phone, because I'm pretty sure, honestly, I think Josh had them at 6.
I can check my list right now.
I think you had them
I
at
had
6.
them at. I had the Vikings at 6, Eagles at 5.
Oh.
So I do understand why the Eagles are
I put
better.
them at 6. I put them after the
But
Vikings.
I personally think the Vikings, as a team and in the playoffs, I trust them more. But if we're looking at power
Right.
rankings, Eagles are right now at 5, and I'm fine with that.
That's
However, Vikings I do think have a better chance in the playoffs than them.
I think the Eagles and the Ravens, similar teams, in my mind.
They're like the same team basically. Just the Eagles have better receiving options, but at that,
Right.
but their quarterback isn't as good as Lamar.
Right.
So they kind of balance out.
Right.
So they technically are like
those two
relatively
are
the
bracketed
same.
in my mind.
Yeah, I agree.
And then yeah, I don't know. I'll wait to get the rest.
I'll
of it,
tell you
yeah.
what. The Eagles. The reason why I think the Eagles are kind of Saquon's great, and I think it's gonna need more than Saquon, and I just don't trust Jalen Hurts whatsoever right
100%,
now. I just
100%.
don't.
Never trust him before in my
Don't
life.
do it. I do not trust him. And they've had their issues this year, and I think if it comes down to it, where they're in a game and AJ Brown's not getting the ball much,
Right.
there's going to be a blow up on the sideline, or there's going to be some animosity and some tension, and that's just going to derail everything. And that's I don't know. I just don't trust it with them. But they can go ahead and win the whole fucking thing also because they have the team to do
Right.
it.
I mean, yeah, they haven't had those problems yet. As like last year, they lost the last fucking like 7 games
Yeah.
or something fucking stupid. They went they start with like 10 wins and then fucking
Well,
lost.
they
like,
started ass and started
some
and then
stupid
went crazy
number
this year.
No.
This year.
Oh, this year, yeah.
So they flipped the script on.
So it's interesting. We'll see how they progress. I mean, yeah, I'm waiting for
Also-
them to blow up.
They fucking made it before too. So
Yeah.
it does pay to have that experience. Well, most of these teams in the top 5 do
Right.
for the most part. But
Well, yeah, I think that's what separates. Like that's why even though Lamar technically dies every postseason, not dies,
Yeah.
but they fucking just play fucking
So,
whack ass football. I trust Lamar more than I trust Hurts. Right.
yeah, of course.
Even though the Eagles definitely have a better team on paper, and they both have crazy run games, and the Ravens actually been playing a lot better defense to the
As
quarter
of
half
late,
of the
yeah.
season, the back half of the season. So that's why I have them basically similar teams, but I trust Lamar more.
If it
That's why I put. That's why.
If it comes down to the heroes on your team, Lamar is Superman and Jalen Hurts is Ant-Man.
right.
Thank you.
See, I just like them because I think the Eagles are the best defense in the NFC.
Yes, and we can't shy
Right.
away from that. Every time I think about them,
And
I just think of
really-
Jalen
like,
Hurts.
I think their defense is going to keep them in every game. They're
They
not going to
should.
get blown
they
out.
should.
Yeah,
no,
they won't be
no,
blown
no.
out.
And I think they have the offensive weapons to win any close game. I really believe that.
I see what you're saying. Cause
They've been my pick to win the Super Bowl all season. I understand why people like have their questions about Hurts. But listen, like his passing stats haven't been that bad, and they've been playing a lot better.
no, I don't care about his stats.
I'm just
I hate
looking
him
at
as a
him.
person.
If
I
you're
understand.
watching him play,
I
it's
like
like
him. I think
I
he's
trust.
handsome.
I trust something about Nick Foles. You know.
No,
trust
I
something
know.
about him.
yeah. I don't know.
I give him my car.
I think-
bring home
I
to your
think-
daughter.
I'm not trying
Tanner
to.
McKee
I'm
now.
not,
I like a Tanner
I'm
McKee
not
kind of
trying to say that Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback than Lamar.
Right. No, I know what you're saying.
But I actually trust Jalen Hurts more.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because he's light
I think Jalen Hurts plays a lot safer, and that's what makes Lamar so great because he takes risks and pulls it off.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't think Safe is going to do it in these playoffs. This is a tough NFC. I don't think that's going to.
I see,
I know something about the Eagles I really like.
I
this
see what
year.
you're saying defensively. If I look at them from a defensive standpoint, they do have the best.
Yeah.
They probably
They-
have the best defense.
In my opinion,
Left.
they have the best defense in the league right now. The number
Probably.
one ranked defense is still the Chargers.
Right.
Yeah,
They-
I
They,
think
they-
Eagles
the-
are gonna-
the
yeah.
Eagles are too, but in my opinion, like that.
Right.
Yes,
but the
yes.
front
They have the best.
front like 5, front 7 of the Eagles is like crazy.
It's yeah.
So if there's someone who could just play like smash mouth football and get there, it would be them.
Yeah, and I think they could do it. I think they will do.
I
it.
just Their offense is really good. I just
They just stutter at
some
times.
point,
That's the
like,
issue.
listen. If like.
I just think they're flying under the radar. And if you remember a couple episodes, I said I think that's going to work
Right.
in their favor.
No, I think so too. Yeah,
I think it's really
that's
good.
the whole
I think,
season they've been.
I think it's
kind of
good that
under
they're
the radar.
not the one seed.
Yeah, no, I think so. I mean, here's what I think. You get down to
What do
it,
you think?
They beat the Ravens. I forgot.
They beat the Ravens,
right?
bro.
Yeah. What was the score?
Comfortable.
24-19.
It was a comfortable game.
Comfortable.
Yeah, because Henry had that fucking 100-yard run in that game.
Yeah, Baltimore scored
You're mad.
like
I don't know.
9-3-0 and then 7 in the fourth.
Yeah.
So
What I was gonna say is,
What are you going to say?
which Josh is alluding to, is like the Eagles don't have outside the 1 seed because the Lions are just some Dan Campbell magic, Hall of Fame Dan Campbell. Outside the 1 seed, the 2, 3, and the 4 all have that variable. Like they have the quarterback that's going to make some
game on the
insane
line,
play.
some shit's gonna
got you.
happen.
Like
yeah.
right,
So that's a
like
good- that's a great
they're going to
point.
play in structure. They have great structure and they have great leadership and
That's
like
a great point.
the team's good. And the Eagles are good like on paper, but Jalen Hurts is not going to make that next level play. Like Josh Allen's going to make that fucking insane 70-yard throw to fucking Ty Dolla $ign
Yeah.
Johnson. It's going to be like, what the fuck was that?
Yep.
You're joking me. You know, same thing with Lamar, same thing with Mahomes. And the proceeding, I think the Ravens are at 4 safe because they probably have the weakest wide receiver core
Especially
by
now.
shoulders.
Zay's out.
Maybe not a
Especially
head
now
and
with
shoulders,
Zay.
but just shoulders.
Yeah.
Now with
Zay's
Zay down
out,
for
yeah,
at least a
cooked
week,
for them.
Yeah, let's talk about Baltimore.
that's a tougher matchup, definitely.
Really
But
tough. But they have the MVP, in my opinion.
They have both of them on the same team.
I think he's now favorited, right?
think
it
so,
flipped.
yep.
Yeah, it flipped. So
He
he's now
got
favored.
first team All Pro and then it flipped.
Right.
Obviously, he can win you any game. So we'll see. But you're right. This 4-3-2 unit, it's about the quarterback.
Right.
And it's about
100%.
the elite quarterbacks
Yeah.
they have.
Like they don't have. Granted, now they have a really good team.
yeah.
They don't have a Lions elite team.
Yeah. They currently have the number 9 defense.
Ravens.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, I mean that was their problem right earlier in the season. Now in the season they kind of got everything together. I'm trying to remember the fucking guys. It was something more. Like
They have the
Matt
number
Moore or
1
something
rushing
like that.
defense.
Really, right? And that's what we need for playoffs.
Yeah.
Rushing defense. That's all that matters. I mean, granted, now
The
that
Eagles
their
have
back
actually
end is still
have the
weird.
number 1 passing defense and the number 10 rushing defense.
That's actually surprising.
Ravens
guess maybe because they're
Ravens
better at
have the
rushing the
number
ball.
31 passing defense.
31. Yeah. But they look
Right,
at every
and,
year though.
You know, that's why they're 4. You know, that's so crazy. Actually, wow.
They do, but like they all right. They're a
That's
team
so
that
funny.
lets up a lot of yards defensively through the air, but at the same time, a couple of plays a game, mostly the most important ones, they're stout for no fucking reason. Like the Ravens can lock
Score
in.
Defense rank.
Who's?
Ravens.
9.
Oh, okay. I wanted you to say that and be like, yeah, the 31st.
No, they lock in. No, they lock in at certain
Okay.
times. And if you need a couple plays in the fourth quarter for them to lock in, I can see them holding up a drive. They still got a great coach. You know what I mean?
Right. No, 100%. How
And,
much it comes down to in the playoffs.
and the
right?
thing that's good too is
coaching.
this team's been together for a while too.
Right.
Exactly.
They've been there.
That's big.
They know things.
They've lost a lot
they've
too, so
taken
they
some bad
should know
losses.
what not to do at this point. But
Like if
You would think.
Listen, if this isn't the year for Lamar,
it's never happening.
It's tough.
I got something to say.
Yeah.
The
It
window,
ain't
I
never
got like
happening.
2 years on their window.
This is it.
I don't know.
This is it.
Well, they have this year, and then they get a
Whenever
high
they-
profile receiver, and
whenever
then
they
they have
lose-
that year, and then
They
it's
just
done.
need to get a
Whenever-
receiver.
Whenever they
Just get
lose
a big
Derrick Henry,
receiver.
it's done.
They have one more year left on him.
I mean, they were
I
good
think-
without him too.
Not good
Yeah,
enough.
he'll resign though, and the money will be less because he's
here's
older.
The issue with
They'll
them,
do committee shit.
and that we saw last playoffs, is that they just fucking let up the run. If they do that this year with Derrick Henry added to the team,
Which they probably won't, because they do have a good rush defense.
I don't know.
They're gonna teams are gonna pass against them, for sure.
I mean, the Ravens running themselves.
Oh, got you.
I was gonna say, do they not have the best running offense in the league?
They should.
It's either them or the Eagles, right?
Yeah.
But I have to imagine
could-
it's the Ravens
I
just
could
because
find it.
Lamar had 1,000 yards basically.
Oh, it's probably
Derrick
the
Henry
Ravens
had
then.
fucking
Yeah.
1,800.
Because what's it called?
I'm gonna
Hurts didn't
come
run
on
for
Pro
that
Football
much.
Reference right now.
Unless the Lions, just because they have 2 fucking 1,000-yard
But
runners.
it's probably the Ravens.
But let's just say, for intents and purposes, it's the Ravens. So I mean,
Rushing offense.
Yeah.
What do you want to know?
who's the top?
just yards.
There's no rushing yards per game is Baltimore.
Yeah,
there you go.
187.
Right. That's what we need. Time possession, play style defense, run the ball. I mean, that's what the players are about. Right. And then that one variable play, which is got to get why the Eagles are
If Henry doesn't run for 70 yards, they lost all those games. So
definitely 100%.
So-
if he doesn't get like 17 carries a
he
game,
needs to. He
they're
needs
fucked.
to.
Fucked.
Philly also has the number 2 rushing offense.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like, I think Philly's a fucking powerhouse, dude.
No, right.
Like I like the only reason I didn't put them at 1 is because they're not the
same.
1 seed in the NFC. I love them.
Right.
I think they're a good rushing.
Like I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm gonna be a little shocked.
I
if-
see what you're
if
saying.
they
though.
don't make it to the Super Bowl.
Here's
They
the
don't
thing.
gotta win it, but
Right.
like to me, they're the best team in the NFC. I think that right now, currently, I think there's a gap between. I see a gap between them and Detroit. I really do. I think the Eagles are better,
It's weird because
That's
you put
fine.
them. You put them 2 in your seating.
just because of the records. Like I get it. Like
I
I just feel like at least if they don't go all the way, I won't look as stupid.
Right.
if you put it at 1, yeah,
Because David Montgomery coming back is huge.
that is huge.
It's massive.
I think
Honestly, don't think it changes the fucking thing.
the issues between the two teams, between Baltimore and Philadelphia,
It's insane.
I think
crazy.
the Eagles, I think the Baltimore have a good running offense. I think the Eagles have people that run well in their scheme. I think Saquon's an elite, amazing player.
You think he's a scheme merchant?
But I think altogether, run game, I think the Baltimore Ravens actually have like a very solid, fluid, like every game you're gonna get what you get because they just know what the fuck they're doing. I think the Eagles just got an amazing player in the run game.
Yeah, I think.
you're discounting their O-line. Their O-line's
I
great.
think their line's amazing, but I think the Ravens' run game is they just do more and do it a lot better, in my opinion.
It's. I don't think it's unfair to have them where they are.
Not at all.
No, I think this is,
It's the Lamar effect.
And Ravens could move up to 3 for being really realistic.
Well, let's talk about 3.
Or 2.
We have the Buffalo Bills at 3. They have
Right.
another MVP candidate,
So do the
obviously
Chiefs.
Josh Allen, having the season of his career. A lot of people think it's one of the better offensive units that Josh Allen has had to play with.
who said that?
People are saying that. I don't know why they're
Wait,
saying
that's
who
fucking
said that?
crazy.
I've been seeing that everywhere. People are saying they have a good offense. I don't think they
Well,
do.
they have a good offense
You know who it
just
is?
because of
It's
him.
probably the MVP Lamar stands that are saying
Probably.
that
Think
because
so?
there's no
Voted for
fucking
him.
that
I was
offense.
gonna say, I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
not kidding. I've seen that said.
Well, okay. To be fair,
Compared to last year.
on paper, saying you added because people I have been seeing this too.
I'm telling
well,
you,
they have
it's a-
Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
He hasn't done shit all year.
It's a thing
like,
people
yeah,
are
Pretty sure didn't play last game.
probably didn't. I don't know. He's
They have the number 2 scoring offense in the NFL.
which is crazy.
30.9 points per
Who's
game.
got one?
Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah.
And you actually made a good point.
That's why I had Josh Allen MVP.
You actually made a good point that you
ahead.
said you don't think it matters without David Montgomery because
100%.
because
Oh,
in
like
their,
Gibbs it.
in their last 3
Gibbs is
games
fast.
He
Yeah.
just goes, I'll just run more. I guess.
in their last
Oh my god.
in their last 3 games
More
they're-
rushing yards?
they're averaging 35, which is higher than their average on the overall.
35.
Insane.
Yeah, makes sense.
Insane.
But-
46-point game he had on
But-
fantasy.
yeah, but,
You're
but-
kidding me?
But Buffalo finished with 30.9 points per game.
Hate that guy.
They're definitely above Baltimore.
Yes.
To be honest.
Yes. Now, see, this is now like the 2
See,
and the
now,
3.
see, but see-
The 2 and the 3 is a separation, right? It's just because it's Mahomes,
And they have that
Josh
record.
Allen, Lamar.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like the separation,
Two-
is variability. Like chips on the line. Personally, I'm taking Josh Allen.
Chips on the
And
line.
Pat Mahomes, I guess.
Historically,
I'm a hater, but I pick Pat
historically, you would have to. It'd have to go Mahomes, Allen, Lamar.
And they are these teams. So in a way, I'm just taking Josh Allen. I'm taking Pat Mahomes over the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Every game they play, I think they're gonna have to score a lot of points
With the Bills,
because I don't like their defense.
their
No,
defense
right,
is shaky.
right.
They're playing better, but their defense is.
Right.
They honestly, they are the Rams of the AFC, in my opinion. Like
Just
they don't
better?
have.
Yeah.
They can literally beat any of these teams any given day. Their
Right.
defense is okay.
Right. Yeah. The defense has been trailing as of
In the
late.
postseason, they have the worst defense of the AFC.
Makes sense.
Well, they're also playing who the
They're
fuck.
still ranked 11, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
Really?
Well, they were really good earlier.
Wow.
in the season.
Well, listen, the Chargers,
Until, like, the
Chargers are
later
1,
half.
Broncos 2.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sorry, Chargers are 1, Broncos are 3, Chiefs have the 4th ranked defense, Pittsburgh 8, Baltimore 9, and and Buffalo's at 11. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed the Texans, but they suck. They're gonna lose anyway.
Right. Yet again, defense wins championships.
I'd say that's
All
pretty.
the teams here have basically a top 12 defense.
The Bills being
shocking.
ranked 11
Yeah.
is a good thing because that means they're on the uptick because they didn't
Actually,
start off
the
well at
downturn.
all.
And honestly,
They
I
started
don't,
off
I don't
awful.
understand how
No, they
they're
played good.
11. To be
Started good.
honest, I think that's but that's scoring defense.
Right.
So
Oh,
obviously
fair.
their
Like
schedule
yards allowed and stuff.
easy,
Right.
in my opinion. If
Yeah,
you
what's
really,
their DVOA?
if you really look at, I don't know how to find that.
I can't
If you
look it up.
really look at the stats, they have the number 24 passing defense,
Right.
and their rushing defense is only 12.
But their scoring defense is like,
But their scoring defense, they're ranked 11.
yeah.
Wow.
So
Hold up.
you
That's
fact
team
check.
DVOA. Hold up. Sorry. Because
I
I
don't
was
know how
like,
DVOA works. I know how it works. I don't
it said the Ravens were 1, and I was like, that's not true.
But I think
Yeah.
they're at 3 because of Josh Allen.
Right. 100%.
Yeah,
That's why
he's been playing great.
That's why I have the Chiefs at 2. I just think better defense, better pizza,
Great
Papa
defense.
John's.
Yes.
They don't have to have a shootout.
Right.
It's not going to be a shootout.
Yeah.
It's so isn't it interesting how these teams there's no trend line to this. Like
Yeah.
the 3s you need a shootout. The 2 is not going to be a shootout. The 1 is absolutely the greatest game of offensive football you ever seen in your life.
Right. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, let's talk about 2, right? We have the Kansas City Chiefs, who
Right.
obviously, in my opinion, it's the best.
Losers.
It's the best defense that Mahomes has gotten to play with.
Right.
They have a top 4 scoring defense. They come in at 4. They haven't
Brady.
given up more than. Obviously, last week was an anomaly. They gave up 38, but apart from that,
yeah, but it's different.
they haven't given up more than 30. They gave up 30 to Buffalo in a
telling you-
loss. They also haven't scored
More than 30.
more than 30,
Right.
which they did twice. But I think it's a sign of their defense. They're really keeping them in games. They're keeping teams from scoring points, and obviously that wins games. When you have Patrick Mahomes as well, I can see the devil magic here. Again.
Listen, all of the AFC West teams play the same brand of football. Great defense, mediocre to good offense.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. And now it's just
Which isn't
that,
normally
yet
the
again,
case.
the variability. Pat Mahomes is just a better quarterback than Herbert and Bo Nix.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to
That's
assume
why,
they'll pick it up at some
personally,
point.
I had the Broncos at 10.
Yep.
Because Sean Payton's playing with fucking house money right now. He has nothing to lose. He's got a rookie quarterback. He's not supposed to be here. He don't give a fuck.
Right.
It's like if Ben Johnson took the weights off his fucking ankles.
Chiefs also have one of the worst pass defenses in the playoffs. They come in at 18th on the season.
pass defenses.
Pass defenses.
Wow, because they have a pretty good.
Their rush defense is 8.
With that's always
So it doesn't matter.
with what's his face in there, Chris Jones.
So we'll see.
I mean,
Plus, I'm pretty sure the Chiefs starters have a fucking month off or something like that. Which
Yeah.
could be good, could be bad.
we don't know
Interesting
yet.
to
Yeah. Total DVOA. Chiefs are 8.
Now, for the audience, can you explain what that means?
It's the defense over adjustment, or not? Well, I guess
Based on who they played. Like, if they play losers, they're gonna
if they're playing shitters, they account for that. They account for things like drops and all that. They're like super, yeah, all those things.
some
one of the
nerd
best stats in
cave
football.
Looking everything.
Baltimore's 1.
Can you give us the one through 5 then?
I can give you 1 through 10 because they're all playoff
right.
teams.
Oh,
I'll give it to 1 through 11.
okay.
Baltimore is ranked 1.
Yep.
Detroit 2.
That's crazy.
Green Bay 3.
Yep.
Buffalo 4.
Yep.
Philly 5. Denver 6. Minnesota 7. Kansas City 8. Chargers 9. Commanders 10. Tampa Bay 11.
Interesting. That's
Pittsburgh's
interesting.
down there at like
Wow.
15.
So
Rams are
DVOA is really
17.
predictable to fucking the playoff teams?
I guess so.
That's wild.
That's actually crazy that the first 11 were all
Who's
playoff
12?
teams. Arizona.
Wow.
And then Cincinnati right under that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Arizona?
Yep.
Really?
Zona.
Okay, interesting.
That makes you feel a little bit better about the
Really?
Buffalo Buffs,
Arizona?
to be honest.
Where the fuck are the Broncos? 15, you said?
Steelers were 15. Broncos were 6
Oh, 6?
Yes.
Oh, my. They're crazy.
because their defense is
All
fucking
right.
insane.
That's what I'm saying.
I just changed my whole bracket.
You switched it up.
Wow. Oh, it's bracket.
Well, we just
I
talked
get to. I actually have to move my bracket, kind of.
Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about the number 1 seed Detroit Lions. Obviously, they're here for a reason. Number 1 scoring offense in the NFL. They did some great things this season. 15-2. 15-2 record. They won the 1 seed after beating the Vikings on Sunday Night Football last week. Good for them. Personally, don't like them. Vibes are too happy. Too many people like them. That's when I start hating.
Who are you talking about?
Not gonna lie.
Oh,
The Detroit Lions. We'll read you some more stats
such a loser.
about them. Oh no, my tab closed. Oh no, here it is. Their team defense comes in at 7 for scoring. But they have the number 30 passing defense. But they have the number 5 rush defense. Obviously, it's a defensive unit that's been pretty banged up all season.
Yes, yeah.
Crazy they've been piecing together. You said DVOA is what? A 2?
We'll see.
They're second, yes.
Crazy.
Because their offense is historic, no? Put up historic numbers.
Oh, it's not just defensive rating?
It's both. It's both. It's
Oh.
both. It's total.
I'm repicking my pick'ems. Hold up. No, I think I think it really changed. Oh. No, I don't think it changed anything. Nope. Okay, it changed to nothing. I switched one game. Yeah, I think the Lions are who we thought they were. The whole season they've been exactly who they are, and they haven't changed, and they're not going to change.
There's no reason for them to be lower.
No reason to change.
For them to be lower than 2.
Yeah, they should
No
be
reason for
one.
them not to be fucking 1.
I don't think they'll win at
I
all.
can't think of a reason
But
for them not to be one.
they should be
Great
one.
defense.
I don't like them to
The
win.
defense is suspect, but they put up 45 points a game. Same thing as the Chiefs, right?
Helps.
Chiefs don't have to put up over 30. They just have to put up over 45.
The only thing is,
And they do.
Right.
Right? It'd be a problem if they weren't.
it's just that that last game. If the Vikings were playing competently,
Well, they were trying, right?
That was looking
They were
bad.
trying.
That was looking bad. With the way Goff was just slinging.
Right, that would
shit.
suck. Yeah, their third loss of the season.
You know what their
If we
average
would have lost the number 1 seed,
You know
though,
Yeah,
what,
I
you know what
would've
their
been
you
worried
know what
about
their
it anyways.
average scoring margin is on the season?
what 35?
10.
Plus 13.1.
How'd you? I'm sorry. Scoring margin. You
I
put
thought I
35?
just thought points a game.
You know who number 2 is?
Oh,
Buffalo.
spread.
Not Buffalo. Buffalo's 3.
Oh,
It's gonna be someone stupid because they probably played some stupid game.
It's a playoff team.
I bet it's a playoff team.
is it the Broncos?
Nope.
Commanders.
Nope.
Fuck. I was thinking the Broncos too because they just put up 38-0.
Then it would have to.
I don't know. Vikings.
It's not the Bucks, is it?
Eagles. He's gonna say Eagles.
It has
It
to be
is the
Eagles.
Eagles.
Oh.
There you go.
It's
Oh.
the Eagles. I
They
love
put
it.
40 points against
Hey, they
the
get to play
Cowboys.
fucking
Yeah.
Giants twice, buddy.
love
right? The Giants and the fucking Cowboys twice.
But that's our diversity catalog playoff power rankings from 1 through 10. We'll read it off again. At 10, we had.
There we go. I forgot.
Sorry. At 10, we had the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Mm-hmm.
9, we have the Washington Commanders. 8, the LA Rams. 7, Green Bay Packers. 6, Minnesota Vikings. 5, Philadelphia Eagles. 4, Baltimore Ravens. 3, Buffalo Bills. 2, Kansas City Chiefs. And number 1, the Detroit Lions. That's going to be our final power rankings for the 2024 season. Now that the playoffs are here. And let's get into the matchups. Let's talk matchups. We all have our own brackets pulled up as well.
Yep.
I think,
I got
which
mine pulled up.
which we'll do after we talk about these games.
Yeah.
I think what we could do is pick these games individually first, and then we'll talk about the full bracket that we have. Is that fair?
We should just pull the bracket up on the screen now.
What
Do
do
you
you mean?
want to?
Like
I think
our
so, yeah.
brackets that we have?
No, just pull the main bracket up. We'll talk about each game we have.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah, same thing.
Oh, it's like
Same
toy
difference.
Platronics, whatever.
Oh, brother.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing,
Nah, that's from like last season.
brother?
I saw that one too. No, he doesn't have to. Why can't we just look at the other screen?
Oh, wait, it's not even yet.
What do you mean?
Like, just go back to the playoff picture. Like the.
Oh, it's
rankings
cool.
app.
As you can see, it's interactive.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying?
I
We
guess.
can just pull.
Look up toysplaytronics.net. Stop doing this.
Why don't you just send the link?
To
Was it Playtronics?
yeah, then look up the thing. There you go.
Yeah.
Give it a second loading. Josh is the worst.
It's not my fault.
For the
What
audio
fuck?
You don't even
listeners,
need to do this. You don't
Josh
even
is
need to
the
do this.
worst.
We can just talk about the games.
Yeah,
I'll just.
that's
I'll
all
I
you
thought
have
it'd be
to
nice
do.
to look at.
Let's go back. Just go back to the wild card
Then
slate.
we can show them.
First game Saturday, 4:30 Eastern
Very
kickoff.
high definition.
Chargers go to Houston to play the Houston Texans.
How
I
do you
got a
think
winner
that
in
was
this
gonna be?
game. I don't know what you guys got, but this is
We all get the same fucking pick. I hope to God.
Yeah.
Chargers are favored on the road by
Should
3
be.
points. Home dog in the postseason. Don't see that a lot. But we see it in this game. Houston Texans, the 4 seed in the AFC, hosting the 5 seed LA Chargers. I got the Chargers.
I have
Easily
the Chargers, too.
Easily Chargers.
Might be the easiest game to pick.
And now
I
we're all
think
gonna lose.
probably 100%. Probably.
Yep, I
This
got the
guy's lost in
Chargers.
sauce.
Next on the board, night game, Saturday night in Baltimore. Steelers, Ravens, third time the teams have met this season. They did split wins
They did.
this season. Both teams dropped the game at home,
True.
which is
True.
pretty fun. So we'll see the Ravens. Wait, I lied. Both teams won at home. I'm sorry. Ravens won the last rendition in
Right.
Baltimore 34-17. And I think they're probably going to win again. It's a minus 9.5 point spread currently. That's without Zay.
Crazy spread.
That's without Zay Flowers,
Absolutely crazy
which is
spread.
pretty nuts. And listen,
9 points.
I like the Steelers a lot, but I just
That
don't
much.
see. There's no way they win a game outright 9.5 point spread.
No.
There's just no way it happens.
That's crazy to me.
You picked the
It's
Chargers.
not going on the screen.
Oh.
There's no way it happens.
This is just for our viewing because there's literally
Oh,
no point
there's no
because we all have our separate brackets.
Well, yeah, but we're going to put it. This is be our total bracket.
Nah, you're not gonna like my picks. You're not gonna want my picks on there.
Well,
Are we doing it? Are we doing a?
Fine.
Yeah, we should do a diversity calendar
Okay.
bracket. So show this.
All right.
All right, that's fine.
Right?
What did you want me to say? Oh, so you're gonna put the Chargers in, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
The Chargers.
We
All
picked
right.
the Chargers as a group. Next game on the cards was Steelers Ravens. I think we all got the Ravens.
Even
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Zay Flowers, I wouldn't be surprised if they
Zay
lost
Flowers
this
moves
game.
me a little
No.
bit. Zay Flowers moves me. I wouldn't be surprised if they lose it, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Ravens lose it. I'd be shocked if the Steelers won it.
Listen, it's a 9.5 point spread.
That's an insane
That's
spread. I'm
crazy
taking
to
it.
me.
You're
taking 9.5?
No, I don't think they cover this.
Like,
Oh.
to compare,
Insane.
Buffalo,
Right, should be.
Denver is a 9.5 point spread as well.
You're joking.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh my
kidding.
God, I'm taking the Broncos to cover that.
That-
Are we serious?
Are you serious? What the fuck?
They have like the number 2 defense. What
Yeah,
you
we'll
saying?
get there.
I just want to contextualize.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's insane.
Wow.
Zay
9
Flowers. I
points.
said to Angelo card. Zay Flowers doesn't move the.
You think they lose? You think they lose regardless?
No, I think they win.
Oh,
I don't think it really means anything because they'll just run the ball a little bit more.
I think they'll win too. I got the Ravens.
Yeah, I got the Ravens still winning.
Picking
The
the
game's a lot tougher without Zay Flowers.
Yeah,
Of course. Yeah.
could be.
What's next?
Next game on the slate is Sunday.
But pause.
What's up?
Look how close we are to the John Hogbaugh Bowl.
That's
I
crazy.
know.
Yeah,
So
we're right
close,
there.
So close. We won't get it.
No.
What do you mean we
Too
won't
bad
get
we're
it?
not going to get it.
They're not gonna let us.
Oh, you're picking the Bills.
Oh, well, they're gonna play each other.
No,
What do you
because
mean, no?
the Bills will end up playing.
Oh, reseeds.
Ravens.
Yeah, reseeds.
Oh yeah. Forgot.
First game Sunday slate,
So sad.
1:00 Eastern. Buffalo hosts the Denver Broncos. We already said it's a minus 9.5 point spread. A lot of people. There's a lot of clamoring. A lot of people think the Broncos have what it takes to lock
Who
down
are you speaking to?
the Buffalo Bills. Go watch, dude. Watch
who are these
TV
people?
one time.
You saying the Bills have a great offense?
A lot
Now
of
you
people
saying
think.
the
A lot of people think
clamoring?
Pat Surtain will lock up one side of the field. Nick
Antonio.
They
Batonio
don't
will
need to-
keep
It don't matter.
keep Josh Allen in the pocket.
Oh,
They got
Nick
two-
Santonio.
They got
Please.
they got a couple Pro Bowlers on this defense.
That's crazy. If you say so.
You think it's going to be close?
I think it's gonna be close. Yeah.
So why can't they win it if it's close?
Wait, yeah.
Josh
what-
Allen is him. We talk about the variability. I'm banking on the variability.
is him. That's why I'm picking him.
You didn't even put fucking the Broncos in the top 10.
I got the Bills.
I know you got the fucking Bills.
Yeah, and I think the Bills are gonna win pretty convincingly. IMO.
Really?
TBH. Yeah.
Spread of 9. You think they cover?
Yeah, I think they're going to kill him.
What's convincing?
I think the way they lost to the Bengals is going to be the same thing, but the Bills, I like their defense a little bit better, so it'll be a bigger margin of victory. Won't go to overtime. Won't be anything like that. Could, but it won't.
I don't know.
I don't think
like
Bo
the
Nix is.
Bills in this
I don't think Bo Nix is ready yet.
Guess we'll find out.
I guess we will.
You sometimes think that. I've been hearing that Bo Nix is very ready.
He's not bad though. He's not bad.
It's not
I just don't
bad.
think he's ready yet.
Not bad.
He's not there yet.
Next game on the card, we have our first NFC postseason games. It's the Green Bay Packers going to Philly to play the
Packers.
Eagles. Potential snow in this one.
Oh,
I've been watching the
alert game?
forecast. I'm very interested
Right.
if things go the right way. Like they're saying, like a foot of snow in Philly for this one. Could be a big ground game.
he was just
Both
waiting.
teams obviously have great rushing units. Could be a really fun all-time classic if it snows.
I didn't
Minus
know.
minus
Is that
5.5
changing for you?
point spread
Yeah.
in favor of the Eagles. I think the Eagles win this game. Obviously, they're my pick to win the Super Bowl.
I think if it's snowing, the Packers
got the
might win
Eagles.
this fucking game. To be honest.
I got the Eagles.
What happened the last time the Packers played in the snow this year? Domination.
Who'd they play?
Forget.
Some shitter. But the Dolphins at home. No, I mean, I have the fucking Eagles win this game. I don't care if it's at snow. Saquon in the snow, that game would be beautiful. Throwback
Right.
to Sean McCoy in the snow.
Be sick, right? It'd be cool.
Yeah.
Eagles should win. I will side with you guys, but
Come on.
if the Packers win,
If the Packers win, I'm not upset. I'm actually
No,
quite happy.
I'm not surprised if the
ecstatic. That's
Packers
more
win.
fun.
I'm actually quite happy.
Josh,
I'm
how about
happy
this?
either way in this one.
Let's roll the
Oh.
regular season pick'ems in the playoffs, Josh.
we can't do that.
Give me a shot.
No, we're gonna start.
we
We're gonna
have a
start.
group bracket.
We're
We
gonna
have a
start
group
kinda
bracket.
late.
I'm joking.
I was thinking we could do like a bracket prediction. Like you get like 10 points in the first round for the winner, 20 points in the second round, 30 points for conference, and then like if you pick the Super Bowl winner, you get like 50 points at the end. It'd be kind of funny if because we all have our own individual bracket.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But then obviously that would require a lot more planning, which we didn't
Right.
already do.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
That's fine.
Mine's tweaked. I'm
You
not
can put the Eagles in. You did.
Yep.
And then Sunday Night Football
Sunday.
in America is going to Tampa. Tampa's hosting Sunday Night Football. Bucks Commanders in the postseason. I believe they met last time when they had Heineke.
Yes,
Yep.
they
Right?
did. They almost won that game.
Yeah, and they almost
Versus
messed
Tom
around
Brady.
and won
Did it.
against Brady. 12-5 Commanders, 10-7 Buccaneers. Tampa are favored by -3, and I think they win the game. I've been saying that. I think they're going to kill them.
Unfortunately for Mike, I also think that
They're winning by at least a touchdown. 10 points at least.
Listen, I had the Commanders winning this game originally.
you switched it.
Well,
'Cause it's
I
at
forgot
home.
the Bucks had a home field
Yeah.
advantage. In my mind, the Commanders had a home field advantage because of the record. I forgot that they
Plus,
didn't.
they've been there. The fucking Commanders haven't been in the playoffs for fucking like I don't even know how long.
You don't even know.
Long time though.
We just talked about the being in the playoffs.
When were they in playoffs last?
I don't know. At least 2021.
Let's
I think.
see.
When was Brady?
No, the Commanders.
Yeah. They played
Like this
playoffs.
team. This team. I think the only person that's been on this
The
team in the
Commanders.
playoffs is Terry.
Terry
No?
McLaurin.
Just Terry.
Austin Eckler's there, huh?
Oh, he's been in the
Come
playoffs
on.
before. Yeah, he hasn't won shit
Bobby
either.
Wagner's there. Playoff experience.
That's fair. I don't know.
Think about it.
Add a team and with the rookie quarterback, that's
Dude,
going to
now
be
I kind of
tough.
want to take the Commanders even more.
And Todd
I said
Bowles.
Bobby Wagner, maybe
Todd
feels-
Bowles
Ooh.
knows how to throw shit at a rookie quarterback.
Pulled my balls a little bit on that one. I said Bobby Wagner.
Love the Bucks in this game. I think it's a
Gotta be
no
Bucks,
doubt,
I think,
no
yeah.
I
brainer.
think I'll zag. I'll take the Commanders.
It's my lock.
I'm
of the week.
zagging.
That means nothing to you.
Means something to me.
I guess. This means something to me. This means something to me, man.
And then finally, Monday Night
I think I'm
Football
taking the Commanders.
is
Doesn't change
not
anything.
in LA. It's actually moved to Arizona.
Oh yeah, because of the fires.
Obviously, there's some devastating fires going on in LA.
Stay
Which
safe.
you can catch us talking about it on our next episode of Diversity Catalog because we will talk about it. But hopefully everybody's safe out there. Prayers, thoughts are with them.
Shout out
But the
you.
Rams are in the postseason. They're going to host the 14-3 Minnesota Vikings. Spread in this game, Vikings are favorited. It's a -3 point game in favor of the Vikings. Listen,
man.
I took the Rams
That's crazy.
personally.
I also.
Okay.
Oh fuck! I didn't. Never mind.
If on
Gonna
this
say,
if
what?
on this bracket you guys put the Vikings,
I
that's
did.
fine.
Yeah.
I hope so.
But I got
Put them.
the Rams. One of these 3-point games is going to be an upset. I think it's going to be.
100%.
I think the Rams have the offense.
yeah.
I think we've picked the favorite every time, except I picked the Commanders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the Chargers technically, but the books probably have them as a favorite. So,
The books do have the Chargers as a
Right.
as a 3-point.
As-
so we've taken the favorite every time. Now,
Wild card. It should shake out the way it should shake out. you know?
should doesn't mean it does.
I like the Rams in this game. The Rams are the higher seed, bro.
That's your
No, I
That's
just
your
like I
go-to?
just
That's
love
it.
it.
That's your-
I
that's your-
like
that's
their
your
offense. I think Stafford
nail
in
in
the
the coffin.
postseason can win you any one-off game.
Fair. Very fair.
I just like it.
You know, I like Sam Darnold in the postseason. We've seen him here before. He's heavily experienced in the postseason.
I just think.
You can put the Vikings in. It's fine.
The Rams. I like the Rams, and honestly, it'd be cool if they won. I just.
Right, but they're not.
See, so on both
Yeah.
sides we have 1, 2, 3, 5. It's so interesting.
Right. Well, I have 1-6.
On your bracket,
Right,
you have
the
Washington.
Commanders.
See,
He's
I
a
have
Saints
the,
fan,
I have the
Saints fan.
Rams on this side.
What can we tell you? You're also Washington haters.
I'm not a
Right,
Washington
You're
hater.
more Washington hater than I am.
I just don't like this matchup for
you
that
literally
offense
hate
whatsoever.
Caden Daniels.
I don't hate him.
You hate him.
I
You
think
hate him.
I think he's a
Every
great.
single week, you're like, until he plays a real team.
Well,
until
he
plays
has
a real team.
You look at their schedule.
Exactly. I don't want to hear it. The Bucks aren't a fucking real team either.
Every
When are you gonna
and they
respect
lost
him?
him already.
When are you gonna
There we go. Every good team that they've played,
Oh, please.
they've lost to.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Now, do we want to
So the Packers
bookmark
are
this
ass?
page and wait until next round to pick? Or do you want to pick the whole bracket?
We'll go right through.
We can have like a diversity catalog bracket. I guess. Yeah.
You want to wait?
No, we have a
No, we'll
bracket.
do the
Go
whole
through,
thing right
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
So if it shakes out this way, we'll do the AFC first. We'll have the Chargers playing the
Jags.
Chiefs, which I also have happening on my personal bracket.
Right. Same.
Yeah.
Now, on my personal bracket,
Don't do this.
Chargers, don't you?
I got the Chargers. Man. The Chargers played them close both games. They had the number one scoring defense. Chiefs offense has not been convincing me. And Herbert's a great quarterback. Harbaugh's been here before, dude. I'm not capping. Look,
I know. I see what
I
you have.
I sent it in a group
Okay,
chat
but
already.
you didn't even have the Chargers pushing the 10 seed.
I don't care, bro. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Oh, that's crazy.
I like the Chargers to win.
crazy.
It's the postseason. It's a one-off game. Divisional matchup.
bro.
The Chargers play the Chiefs close every
They
year.
have because
They're
not
good.
every year, but yeah, especially this year. Yeah, I know
I don't
what you're
have them
saying.
I don't have them getting to the Super Bowl.
Herbert's fucking last playoff game, he threw fucking what? 4 picks.
Remember when the Titans went to the AFC Championship? Why can't it happen
They should have
again?
went. They should have went to the fucking Super Bowl.
They
went to
should
the
have.
Super
They
Bowl.
should have. They
Fucking
should have.
Super Bowl.
They should have.
Should have went to the fucking Super Bowl.
I got
That's
the
why
chop.
but listen, I can't bet against Devil Magic.
On my personal
Can't bet against
bracket.
Devil
Yeah.
Magic.
Like, why's he
Devil
gonna stop
Magic-
now?
See, Devil Magic runs out.
No, it don't. It don't.
Why? It's clearly not. It's been years.
Switches counts,
It's been
it don't.
years.
It don't.
I got the Chargers on my
Awful.
personal bracket in this game. but
I've seen Devil Magic over the past 26 years.
it's
of my
two.
life.
It's
Yeah.
two
I'm
votes.
25.
2 votes to 1, I
That's
think,
how.
for the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
disgusting.
You
Unfortunately,
could throw them in.
they have so much time off, and they do have Mahomes,
Could be
and
bad, could
Mahomes
be
isn't
good.
just dog shit all of a sudden.
Could be back. Could
So
be
it's
good.
like you have to assume that
trying to
with
seduce
Andy Reid there, they got to figure it
Why
the fuck
can't they
out.
win this game?
You're cute. You know that. You're cute.
This is going to be a nasty, disgusting, gross game.
You think so?
Like
it might be.
disgusting.
It
might be.
Like a 14-10 game.
Spit in my
Gross.
face.
Also,
when it
Chargers in the
comes to
cold.
sick.
I don't know if that
Nasty,
Tracks
nasty,
well.
gross game.
Chargers in the freezing.
Now,
It's gonna
I'll
be cold
tell
as
you, my
fuck.
friend, I have a coworker
My friend,
that works
How'd you come from?
in Kansas.
what do you say?
Now, this is Kansas City,
Inside.
Missouri.
Inside. Yeah.
He works close to Kansas City, Missouri.
It was
You know,
Kansas City.
they got like 2 feet of snow
Really?
Really.
this week.
Wow.
Now, I don't
Well,
know
this
if
is
it's
a
going to
fucking
snow
2 weeks
again,
now. Right.
but
Still,
it
it's gonna
could.
be
It's
cold as shit,
probably
though,
going to
regardless.
be freezing cold.
Yeah.
I think John Hogbog's team is not going to worry about any
Me
of that.
too. They're going to win the game.
Right.
Also,
if this happens, they're winning.
I will say Pacheco is probably fully good now.
Yep.
And if he has a good
Helps.
game, it's over. It's over.
Here's what I'm
Helps,
saying.
it helps.
Which I'm not picking the Chargers.
Rashi Rice is coming back. Imagine. No, he's not.
I'm not picking the Chargers here, but Ange is trying to seduce me. He's looking in my eyes lustfully,
I can see them win the
but I'm
game.
happily married.
Yeah.
Right. He's
Yeah.
sliding me drinks. When
You're not turning it down, but you're not committing to it. You're letting
I'll
him flirt
accept the
with
drinks.
you.
but
Yeah.
I have a wife.
I-
I flash my ring a little bit. I go.
When it gets down, he asks for the
listen,
number. So you can have my
The
Instagram.
Chargers, maybe they're a little hot coming in. Right? QJ just had a fucking insane game. Maybe that's a little something, something.
I don't like the receiving core there, except for Lad.
Listen.
Potential.
If they absolutely like decapitate and decimate and desecrate the fucking Texans, Green Bay type.
If they put up like 40 against the
That's
Texans or
what
something
I'm
like that,
saying.
like
They
40 to
could put- They can
17,
put up a Green Bay type
This
run,
happens more often than you think.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
but I gotta take the Chiefs.
It has
And
to
that
be the
long,
Chiefs.
it's a long.
It's
month
such a long
off.
time, bro.
Ah.
And they beat him every time they fucking play him, basically. So
Yeah,
it's like,
I still taking the Chiefs.
why is it going to stop
Instead of
now?
Chiefs.
There's no reason for you to not take the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's
no, there's
fine.
reasons, just not great.
Sure, there's reasons, yeah.
Right, you
But
didn't take them.
we had the Chiefs get into the AFC Championship game on our bracket, and then this one's a tough call if it happens.
I don't think either. of these
Buffalo,
balls.
Baltimore,
Oh.
in Buffalo.
Take
In
Buffalo.
my bracket, I do have Buffalo.
You have to, I
Buffalo
think.
as well.
Have to take
And
Buffalo.
it is sad because I think all of us would love to see Lamar get to a Super Bowl.
I'm honestly,
How is he
I think
I want to see the Bills do it. Yeah.
Similar to Josh Allen, right? Two likable figures.
He's winning the MVP. He can't win
trust
it.
him.
Personally, I don't like him, but
You like Josh
hates
Allen?
him.
no.
He's
bro.
got the Bills 8.5.
Same thing with Buffalo.
Oh, he's so handsome.
It's too
Oh, he
happy.
married Haley. Fucking.
He's got Haley
Yes.
Steinfeld.
Too happy over there now.
Right.
I don't know. In my bracket, I have Buffalo winning this game
Right.
against Baltimore.
Right. You should.
I agree.
Let's do the NFC. NFC side. Lions, Vikings, if it happens, I guess the Lions win again.
Ooh, here's where I'm gonna have to step
Third time's a charm. The second time they blew him out.
Like, I don't want them to win the game. In my bracket, they advance because I have them playing the Rams.
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough. Doesn't change
But
anything.
this would be fun.
The Rams might have a better shot. The Rams almost beat them, didn't they? Week 1, maybe.
I don't know.
I think the Vikings figure it out this time.
This is
I
the
just-
time.
That'd
I
be
just don't
great.
see them-
Not last
I would
week,
love
but
that.
2 weeks later.
But they
this is
could
the
have
time.
won last week, though.
But they didn't.
Yeah, but I
They
think.
had such a better shot the
But
first time.
if the Lions come in, because like I said, they don't have rushers, and they're gonna have to kind of use that same game plan.
Well, you don't know who they're gonna have 2 weeks from now.
They're not gonna have Aiden Hutchinson back. That's the issue.
Hutchinson, fuck.
Who's the other guys
They
on
had
their
fucking
line?
16 people on IR.
Yeah, but that's mostly in the defensive backfield.
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
So they're gonna have a lot more people.
They're gonna have a lot more people in the
Lot more
defensive
bodies?
backfield, but at the same time, like Sam Darnold hits on a couple of those like random high throws for Jefferson. This game, they win it. You know what I'm saying?
Plus, you think about Kirby Joseph kills someone.
Excuse me. Oh, taking somebody
Kirby
out.
Joseph, yeah.
Oh, he might.
You
Fuck.
think about that.
If this is the matchup,
I just don't think the Lions.
fuck it,
you
I
mean?
take the Vikings.
The Lions
too.
are cursed. I think.
I hate
the Lions
the
are cursed. The
the
Lions are
Lions
cursed.
cursed.
They're never gonna
The
make.
Lions are making.
They're never gonna make it.
They're making it.
They're
You're
never gonna
such
make it.
fucking losers to do this.
They're not
me.
going to the
Oh,
Super
you're
Bowl.
such fucking pussies. I haven't gone to the Super Bowl.
Of course
Even
you
if
do.
they win this game, I don't have them going.
Oh, you're ridiculous.
Because the
That's,
Eagles are going.
The casual take having the Lions go to the Super Bowl.
The Eagles win this
I'm
game.
sorry, I have the 1 seed going to the Super Bowl.
Exactly, casual take.
They've
I
been
have-
the 1 seed all year.
I have
Casual.
not,
They haven't. I haven't. I don't think I've had them outside the 1 seed since the first power ranking.
Dude, I
my
think the
bracket's
Vikings
got both
figured it out.
twos going. My bracket's got both twos.
twos.
Our bracket's gonna two,
Well, I feel
right?
like such
Because
a
this
fucking loser.
this next game, Eagles Bucks, the Eagles win.
Oh yeah.
Correct.
He gave me a look like he
So
was
we,
gonna,
we would pick the Eagles here.
Listen, I
Yes.
feel like a normie because in my conference championship I had both the 1 and 2 seeds.
You do, okay.
All right.
But emphatically, the Eagles literally can't lose their bracket side
I
I have
unless they play the Packers.
my-
this is
in my
literally
opinion-
this is my bracket right now.
right.
This is my bracket.
The Eagles
is your
literally can't-
actual-
This is my actual bracket that I
this
took.
is
This
my,
is my bracket.
mine. I have
No, 100%.
I have Lions Eagles
right.
in the NFC Championship game. I have the Eagles winning though.
Right. You're a fucking loser.
My Super
that was your
Bowl
pick.
my
That was
Super
your
Bowl
pick.
matchup is Bills Eagles.
Right. I think my Super Bowl matchup was Ravens 49ers. I didn't pick the Ravens.
No, my preseason one.
Here.
What was your
You don't even want to know.
Oh,
had-
the Eagles
the
something.
Packers.
I had the
Eagles.
Texans.
You did have the
I had
Texans.
Texans.
Why the
Eagles.
fuck?
Well, the 4 seed.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm almost right.
I'm out of the 4 seed now. Come on.
I picked the 4th. best
5 games
team.
back from the 1 seed.
I
but
thought
the
they were
4
going to be
seed.
nice.
Lord, same wins as
Next
the
year
8
they're
seed,
going.
but the 7 seed. Oh, next year.
Next year they're going.
Put it up. Next
Um,
year. John Mechie's going to break out next year.
So now our conference championships games would be Chiefs hosting the Buffalo Bills. Obviously, they played already this season in Buffalo, with Buffalo winning.
Yep.
They handed the Chiefs their first loss of the season at that point in
Yep.
time.
Yep.
If Buffalo has to play the Chiefs, they lose.
You think so?
I'm taking the Bills.
I know so.
I'm taking the Bills too.
The Chiefs do probably win Devil Magic Campaign.
They probably do win Devil Magic wise, but like I think the Bills, you got to get the monkey off your back at
gotta-
some
I
point, and
gotta
I think
hope-
this is it.
I
Yeah.
know so. The only team that will beat the Chiefs are the Chargers.
Come on.
I'm telling you, bro.
You're crazy.
Or the Ravens, I could see it.
Not the Bills.
Not the Bills.
They already beat them. The team that already beat them.
Did it?
One of the other. What was the other team they
In
lost to? The
Kansas
Ravens?
City, actually, Burrow won in Kansas City.
Yeah. No, they lost that game. I
They lost
thought.
that game.
AFC Championship game, they beat the Chiefs in Kansas
Before
City,
they meant
right?
this year.
Yeah, they-
yes, they did.
Listen, you can give me the Bills because I have them going, but
What the fuck?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, because you have the Chargers winning the fucking.
Like
you're a
I'm
piece of
fine putting it in this diversity catalog bracket, but I think I think in real life the Chiefs would win this game at home. I believe that.
shit. I'm disgusted. By
That's where it gets
You
tricky.
guys also
No,
have
it
the
don't
Bills?
get tricky.
What do you mean?
If the Eagles are in this position, then it's just a fucking walk.
The
for
Eagles are
people.
going. It doesn't matter
think
who the
it's a
Eagles are
walk?
playing.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah, they kill them.
If the Lions are not in the conference championship, the Eagles walk.
Sam Darnold's not
I'm
doing
not gonna lie.
Sam-
I'm not gonna lie to you.
You agree. Sam Darnold's not
I
doing,
disagree.
Sam Darnold's not doing anything against his
I want to go back and put the Lions as a winner. Now that
That's
I'm really
fine.
thinking about it,
Okay, good.
Go back
and
then.
that's how it should
But you're
be.
still putting the
I take the
Eagles.
Lions.
And the Eagles go through.
What?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
They're just
Dude,
they've been there
they
before.
are
We
so-
had them officially ranked.
They've
they're
been there
so
before. They'll
good,
come
bro.
back. They'll win it. It's either the Vikings make it or the Eagles make it. Or choose your poison, buddy. Pick your poison.
How does that even make any sense?
Because I think it's either going like
Oh,
this,
you're I hate you.
and the
so
Vikings
much.
beat them.
That's a crazy Super Bowl.
Why,
I
though?
don't see that happen in a million years.
But I think it could, or this, and the Eagles win.
That's way more likely. I just hate it. No, if that
The Eagles are winning the Super Bowl.
they're not winning the Super Bowl. I'd rather
Yes,
rather
that's it.
No, I
Eagles
hate that.
win though.
Yeah, Bills
Click on
win.
the Eagles.
Bills
You don't
win,
think
though.
the Eagles? I think the Bills win this. If it comes
Thank
down,
you.
I think
You
the
think
Bills
you have
win
You
regardless
think
of who
if
they
it's Bills,
play.
Eagles, who wins?
The Bills? The Bills make it this far. They're gonna.
I think the Bills beat anybody they play against in the Super Bowl if they make it, in my opinion.
Like I think the Bills are cursed,
So are the Lions.
not the Lions.
How the Lions curse? They already beat their curse.
What was the curse? Make the playoffs? When did they ever
Like,
win
if
shit?
They have a curse. They broke it. Peyton
Listen,
Manning
listen to
broke
me.
it.
Listen to me.
What do they want?
Listen to me. Listen to me. The
What do you mean? They've
NFL.
been to the championship.
What if they won?
Listen,
You're such a loser.
listen. The NFL.
Patriots are cursed. What do they
The
want?
NFL wants Bills Lions, no doubt.
Two shitter
They want
teams.
the Lions at least.
All time
I think
shitters.
that's too happy of a Super Bowl.
I hate you so
Why's
much.
got to be happy?
There has to
Say
be
the
an
smile
underdog.
about.
There has to be a dog.
Well, there would be an underdog
There
in
has
that
to,
game.
like
Not
there has to be a team that like
Right.
isn't as liked. Like I don't like
The
that both
Chiefs.
of these teams are like the darlings.
The Chiefs end. Chiefs are gonna.
It would have to be the Chiefs again. Yeah.
Yeah, the only team everyone hates is the Chiefs.
The Eagles are winning the Super Bowl. It doesn't matter.
If the Bills and Eagles play, the Bills are not losing that game.
That's crazy.
In a
that you
dome
think
that
too.
crazy?
Dome
Like
game.
I think the Eagles are better on both sides.
I just don't. They don't have the gumption this year.
Yeah, the
No
gumption.
gumption.
The gumption.
If Josh Allen and that Bills team make it to the Super Bowl, they're winning that shit. Like I'm sorry.
has
I see why you're
There's no
saying
way.
that.
You know what I
do
mean?
see why you're saying
Momentum's crazy. If they beat the Chiefs
If they beat the Chiefs, it's fucking.
and the Lions are gonna fucking if they beat the Lions, they're gonna have tooth and nail. They're gonna be missing fucking hair.
I don't want to. The Lions make Super Bowl.
Oh,
The Lions make Super Bowl.
you're a piece of shit. I hate you.
I think they lose to the Vikings, but the Lions are making. The Lions are probably gonna make Super Bowl.
Nah, they put the Lions in. I forget the Lions going there myself.
Well, no, it's 2 to
Pick
1.
it.
It's 2 to 1 because in that game it's 2 to 1 though. Because in the conference you have the Eagles.
How about this?
No,
yeah.
either Lions playing.
So then why didn't you guys put them there?
he had the Eagles,
I'm
dude.
saying I'll do this, and you guys can. I'm
flip-flopper.
saying the Vikings win against the Lions.
Just flip. You
You guys figure out
Okay.
the rest of it.
Are the Lions or Vikings win that game?
The Lions are winning.
Thank
That's
you.
why
I said the
Lions
Vikings,
promote.
so Lions.
So now
okay,
you have
boom.
Lions Eagles win that game.
So now we have Lions Eagles. I picked the Eagles. You both picked the Lions. Correct?
That's what I'm hearing.
If that's the matchup. So put the Lions in.
Dude, that's hard though.
Not hard.
That's a
Easy.
hard game to call at the end of the season like that.
It is hard.
It is hard, but in my mind, I'm taking the coach.
So if this is the Super Bowl,
Bills win.
you guys both still pick Buffalo?
It would be a shootout of death. But I
This would be
think
an
they have
insane
to win.
game. This would be an insane
well, they just
game. This would
played.
be the best possible Super
I was
Bowl in
about
my
to say,
mind.
yeah, they did just play.
And the Bills won.
Yeah.
Will they do it again? They won on the road too.
On the road, 48
won
to
in
42.
Detroit.
What was it 41? Oh, that was
48 to 42. And that was no.
That was good.
That was a game where fucking Jared Goff, they came a bit late too though, right?
The Lions win if they play Buffalo.
I gotta have the Lions winning that.
The Lions win if they
Gotta
play
have the
Buffalo.
Lions winning that. Based on the last game I saw,
The Detroit scored 21 in the fourth quarter. The game was basically out of it was the Bills' game to lose.
The Lions
Right.
will win.
If they're playing catch up, they lose that game. I don't think Jared Goff does well. I think I
know
trust
you're a
Josh
Jared
Allen to
Goff fan.
Jared
perform.
Goff has Super Bowl experience.
right,
I don't
It's been there.
right,
I take Josh Allen being able to make the big plays in the game.
right. No, I hear what you're saying.
Moreover, because here's the thing though.
Lions go for it on 4th and 15 on their own 35.
100%.
and get it.
And
And don't get it.
they probably don't get
And
it.
get it.
Yeah. Like he's gonna get like the risk that
It'd be fun if
It'd probably be the best
if the
Super Bowl
Lions
that could
got
possibly
there, it'd be
happen.
a really fun
ratings
game.
wise, 100%. Best possible Super Bowl.
It's gonna be
ratings-wise.
Bills Eagles though, and the Eagles.
Yeah,
will
you're a
win.
piece of shit.
I mean, I'm
For
taking
this
the
one-
Bills. Who would you take in this scenario?
If this is the
you take the
matchup,
Lions and you take the Lions.
if this was the matchup, I would take Detroit. Yeah.
All right, so there we have.
There we go. Woo! The Lions have won the Super Bowl.
They're not
the
gonna.
first time ever.
That's not gonna happen.
Woo!
I just don't
It's
see
not
it.
gonna happen.
If it comes down
You
to
picked
Josh
it.
Allen
This is
versus
where you-
Jared
this is where you
Goff,
brought us.
Almond Rock can get shut down.
No. We picked it.
This
Right.
is-
Well, this is what I have.
This is our majority.
You
pick.
brought us here, though.
My
These are my
bracket's
picks.
way different from
This is. I'm pretty sure this is spot on my bracket.
my bracket is just the same exact thing. Just
I have the
this.
Commanders. I have the Commanders at the Vikings. But besides that,
This is
exactly
mine.
my bracket.
Okay.
But
Exactly
this
my
is
bracket.
your guys's.
No, mine is
Actually,
No.
You know what? I'm
Oh
a
wait,
piece of
yeah.
shit.
What is yours?
mine
This?
is Chargers
yeah.
beat the Chiefs.
Great.
Buffalo beats the Chargers, and I have Rams beating them. Lions, Eagles in the Super Bowl, and Eagles winning. This is mine.
It's crazy to me.
I love it.
Obviously, I have the Chiefs winning.
I like it a lot.
Then on the other side, I have the Commanders versus Lions. And then on the bottom side, I have the Vikings versus Eagles.
Ew,
I have those.
that could
Are
happen.
the Eagles beating the Lions or no?
No,
This?
I get the Lions winning.
That could
Lions are
happen.
still winning.
Chiefs Lions.
No, it's Bills.
Oh, Bills beat them.
Yep.
And the Lions still win.
Yep.
Yeah, I just don't see the one seed making it there this year. To be honest, I just don't see. it.
Yeah, I feel gross. I feel like a normie putting the 1-2 seed, but honestly, I fucked the rest of them.
What the Lions did last year, I don't think they fucking learned the lesson in the playoffs with that just taking the points.
They almost won,
Yeah, but they didn't. If they took the points, they would have won.
but that's not their brand.
Exactly.
That's why they
which is not
are
good.
where they are.
It's not good.
That's why they are where they are.
But that's the same thing last year. They got to where they got last year, and then that fucked them in the ass.
you got to take what you get.
Well, there
They're
you
taking
have
it.
it. That's our bracket prediction. We did a diversity catalog joint bracket. We also have our own individual brackets, which we will definitely be debating over the
100%.
next couple weeks. Hopefully, you guys enjoy Wildcard Weekend. Should be really fun. A lot of games. Hopefully, everybody is safe where they're watching. Prayers with everybody in LA. Obviously, the game getting moved. But a lot of fun games, a lot of cool storylines.
Shout out LA.
Some key injuries. We'll see how these games play out. I'm very excited. I know these guys are excited. Hopefully, you've enjoyed our regular season episodes of The Whistle. We're going to transition into playoff mode here. Only a couple weekends of The Whistle left, so hopefully, if you haven't already, you've liked and subscribed. If you've enjoyed any second of any of our videos so far, please like and subscribe to Diversity Catalog. If you listen audibly on Amazon, Apple, or Spotify, please rate the podcast 5 stars.
Big five.
Big five.
Big five.
And follow our social media at Diversity Catalog on Instagram, TikTok, as well as X. We also post every Wednesday, noon Eastern time, our main series, Diversity Catalog.
342 subscribers.
Yeah,
Saw
we're
that.
coming up.
We haven't missed yet. All of our episodes have been over 400 views on the new year.
Knocking on
Doing
wood.
good. We're doing
Oh,
good.
I think this new one will track to 500.
It's already at 500.
Oh, you serious?
I lied to you.
It was at 442 last time I
I
checked.
think it's at 4 something. It's 495 right now.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna be
So
500.
it'll get 500. Let's go.
Yeah,
Starting the year off hot.
numbers are going up. But thanks for being here, and we'll catch you next time when we figure out who advances through Wild Card Weekend.